Closer, pull up. Are you ready?
Ready,
Are you ready?
baby.
Go! What's up, guys? Welcome to Poland's Garage. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we're gonna show you off our brand new purchase, which is a beautiful go-kart right there. We're gonna talk about the plans that we have for this thing and test it out. All right, guys, so this is it, our beautiful $500 go-kart. It's got a 6 horsepower Honda engine on it, but not for much longer because we want to start working on it right away. What we did to it, we just hooked up some speakers, as you guys can see right there, as well as some lights. And now let's get into what we want to do with it, right? By the way, Justin,
we're gonna do with it.
you look homeless too, by the way.
Well, I just got off work, so.
Yes, so this is the lights, but the lights are right now kind of somehow wired to the little battery right there.
Mocked up.
It's just so we can have lights so we can see what it looks like. But as you guys can see, the go-kart is kind of beat up, but it's also, it might be 20 years old, it might be 50 years old. We don't know.
We're guessing it's between like the end of the 70s, early 80s is roughly around when it was built.
So you guys can see our beautiful piping job right here to hold up the speakers. But let's just get it really quickly into our plans. So in the previous video, I showed this bike. We got this bike running, and this is a 2003 Honda CB250 Nighthawk, and it's got the, I guess, 5-speed, 2-cylinder, 250 engine. It's obviously air-cooled 4-stroke with the single carburetor. And we're obviously, as you guys probably can tell by now, we're going to be taking this engine out and putting it into this go-kart right here. So we're going to be upgrading from 6 horsepower to 21 horsepower, as well as manual transmission, which we already have plans how to mount it. We want to make it kind of like a, what is it called? Sequential, like sequential style transmission. So, but that's obviously not in this video because we have to still take this engine out first. But we're going to get this on the ground. We're going to start it up and show you how well it runs so far. The only sketchy thing is probably the brakes. And we don't know yet what we're going to do with the brakes because they, as of now, with this small engine, they essentially are non-existing.
They used to, well, when we first got it, they didn't work. Then we welded up a bracket because it was broken.
So this was broken right here and sold by hose clamps. So I just took a welder, a little Harbor Freight welder, and just tacked it right here. So now the brake was somewhat working. It was okay.
And then it just stopped working. So I don't know if it overheated because you can still see there's some pad material left. But it's just a solid disc, so I think they might get too hot, and it looks kind of glazed over. So I'm thinking that it just got so hot that the brakes are just glazed over and they don't really work anymore.
And there's also one more issue with the brakes, as well as I guess maybe the gas pedal. So this is your brake. Obviously right now it's automatic, and this is your gas. There's no clutch, nothing. This is your brake pedal, right? And now hold the go-kart so it doesn't fall. But for example, your full turn, right? Like you're turning and you're trying to use the brake, hold the handle or the steering wheel turn. Now you don't have a brake anymore out of nowhere. So this is something that we'll have to look into. We're probably gonna have to chop this thing and re-weld it a little bit closer so it's not in the way of the steering. But we're gonna cross this bridge once we get there. But let's get this thing on the ground, start it up, and race it around the neighborhood.
All right, let's see how this thing starts up. It's been a couple days. And
it's fully cold, so... Well, I guess it's warm because it was in the garage, but it's not like hot. There you go, guys. First try. This bad boy started right up. It even came with a seatbelt on it. And trust me, you do want to use the seatbelt. It sucks without the seatbelt, but let's...
I was just gonna go in the grass.
Oh, the grass? Okay. So now we're gonna have Justin test it out. My beautiful bike that you guys probably see. If you watch the videos, you saw in a different video. There's Justin. Try going full speed. So this is a little bit down the hill right here. So we see up is gonna be kind of hard, but once you get to the end of the street in the cul-de-sac, he can make a U-turn and come down flying over here. That was pretty decent. It wasn't super fast, but it was according to the guy we got it from, he got it all the way up to 37 miles an hour. So if he can get it all the way to 37 with that tiny of an engine, I'm pretty sure we can get it easily to go about 65 miles an hour with the big engine, because according to Honda, that CB250 that we showed you over there can go up to, what was like 80 something miles?
85 miles
something
an
like
hour.
this, 85 miles an hour.
If we leave this same sprocket, it might still do 80, maybe even 90, because this thing weighs what, like 50 pounds right now. So with the engine,
More than that.
maybe
yeah.
150. So it's still going to be lighter than the bike.
Yep. And it's gonna have a ginormous engine. If you guys saw the pipes on the other bike, the pipes are like horn pipes and it's dual exhaust, so it's perfect for us. We can mount them upside down so they stick out up here, and they're gonna look, I think, pretty crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, the brakes. Right after I went by you that last time, I was on the brakes the full time. I couldn't even stop before the street. That's why I had to pull out into the street. So they're not really existent at
And
all.
also try drifting it. Oh, there you go. For the end of this video, I will try drifting it. There you go.
Try to fly around that corner then.
We gotta start it up. You slide it, and then I'm switching with you, and I'm trying to drift it too. Let's see who can drift. I know it's me.
So I'm gonna try to slide around that corner.
Try coming when you come back, try drifting in here either way.
I'll do my best, but there's no brakes, so.
Let's see if we can do it. There we go! Look at those skid marks right here. Look at those. We drifted. Hell yeah. So guys, imagine that this is just the 6 horsepower engine and this is like a power drift. Once we put the big engine in it, we're gonna literally be able to just do burnouts with it. Yep, I don't know if you saw that. Spin out. I don't know what he's doing all of it far away from the camera. Alright guys, so this is it for this video. As I said in another video, we're gonna start working on this bike. We're gonna take everything out so we can start mocking up how exactly the engine is gonna fit on this bike, on this go-kart. But as I said guys, this is it for now. So if you enjoyed, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, stay tuned, see you next time, and please wait for another at least 3-4 videos and this thing's gonna be done and we're gonna be doing burnouts in the street. But stay tuned.